Ipo siku na muda silali bado naso, kama ipo itakuja ya halali nile kwa jasho. Ipo siku na muda silali bado naso.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, you're welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back. Really do appreciate you. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like my videos. So yeah, today we're doing this video. Actually, I've been meaning to do it, but the weather is not allowing me because it's so hot that just can't stay like for even 2 minutes without sweating. So yeah, but it's time we do it anyway. Yeah, so last year when we started building, we were building, we were okay, and everything was going okay actually. And when it was like the fundi told us it would remain like 3 months to finishing everything, we were so excited. By the way, we were so excited, and I thought that was the best opportunity to share with the world what like was going on, like God's blessing, she'll just spread the blessings. Yeah, so we share the God's blessings, and also just to motivate someone out there who feel like doing it. Yeah, because sometimes you might want to do it, but then you're still not sure. So by then that video was quite motivating because most people really loved it, especially on TikTok. I received a positive feedback, and many people were so happy with our progress, and also it was motivating. I never expected that, but I was glad that it did motivate someone, and I'm still thankful for that. Yeah, so but in this video, things are not going as we expected. Things are not going as we expected. Initially I would say, oh, so far so good. I would say so far so good. But now, so far it's not so good. So far it's not so good, and things are not working as we had planned. Things are not going our way. But then we are on the road to recovery, and I hope this video answers some of your doubtful questions when you want to build, when you want to, yeah, just get that building done. You can build rentals, you can either be wanting to build a hotel, you can either be wanting to build a residential home. But then one thing you must know, you'll find it in this video. So watch it, yeah, watch it and learn from us. Do we regret it? Do we? Yes, personally, I do. My husband does. So, yeah, we regret building a home in Kenya. Other people might not regret, but us, we do regret because it has cost us the most. It has cost us the most. The people we trusted with our house has failed us. Yeah, and everyone else keeps on failing us. So we are definitely regretting. Yeah, so a year ago, it was a year. A year ago, we decided to have our house. Like we first bought a land, and then later we decided to start building slowly. And the funding that we got, the other projects were okay. The other projects were good, and so we took him because it was like the other projects were okay. We even talked to other people that she had worked with before. Everything was okay, but then on our side, like we've been wondering what might have been the problem, what caused all this, because we failed to understand how he could do this to us. Yeah, and kilituramba. Kama kinaramba watu kilituramba this time. So yeah, when I was in Kenya, he'll just do stuff well. He'll just do stuff well. But immediately I landed in the US, things changed, and everything was just going down the hill. We didn't even know. First, we didn't know, and we just came to realize later when things have gone down the hill. The person we had paid to stay there to like take care of the property, we were paying him, but then he would collaborate with this guy to just push, like, let things fall apart. Like things were falling apart, and they did it together as a team, and that's just frustrating because we knew that when we came here, we had not vacated our previous house, the house that we live in. We had not vacated because we knew that after 3 months maximum, our house will be ready, and so we will just be relocating the things from our house to there with movers and, yeah, and someone else, one of our relatives around, to help us transfer those things to our house. But then that was not the case. Things started changing immediately I arrived here, and like, so by the time they were supposed to do the tiles is when we realized. So every time we would tell, like, he gave us the quotation. At first, I thought that quotation was quite a lot, and then we will look into it and then consult with other fundis to see if that's the right one. So we delayed sending him the money. So we delayed sending him the money, and once you delayed, we could see things are not moving. You send him the picture, you send him a picture of, like, he will send pictures, videos, but then they are stuck in one place, like it's not moving. Each and every time he tells you, this one we are finishing next week. And then next week arrives, he has not done a thing. And where he take the picture of another place that he had taken and then send you. So you'll just be wondering what's wrong with this guy? Why is he not finishing? So we consulted another fundi for the tiles to get the quotation for us. And when he arrived there, things were not as we expected. Like, he is the one who even made us realize that things were not okay. Because by that time, we knew that we had done wiring. Wiring was done. The only thing remaining was actually tiles, and then we move in because other things you can just do as you live there. So there was no hurry with those other things. But this one, oh gosh, if you're planning to if you're planning to build a house, just watch this video to the end so that you can know the do's and the don'ts, because this journey has made us realize a lot of things that we didn't know. A lot of it comes with a lot of stress. I don't know if it will end, because currently we've just decided to put a stop to it. We're not continuing to build anymore. We're just holding on so that we can assess the situation the way it is, and yeah, come back with a good feedback to continue building. Yeah, so when this fully arrived there, the tiles one, he was to do the tiles. He went to get the quotation, and then, wow, the situation was not as it is. By that time, we had like done quotation for gypsum. It was done. Wiring was done. Plumbing, like everything was done. But then come to realize, like, nothing was being done. Nothing was being done. And to make it worse, he was subcontracting other people who don't even are not even qualified for that job. Like for gypsum, he contracted a person who did the roofing. Can you imagine that? Like, the roofing guy is the person who did the gypsum. He doesn't even know the dimensions. They don't even, like, it was messy. We had to do away with that gypsum. We had to bring it all down. And then let me just insert those pictures here so that you can see the real situation as it was. We had to bring the gypsum down and start afresh. And you can imagine how much it cost us. It was so expensive, but then we just had to, because there's no way we were going to have that gypsum there. At first, before I left Kenya, the gypsum that was done, it was just okay. I think the first time he got the right guy to do it, but then maybe the other guy say was kind of expensive, and then now he wanted to have some money with himself, so he contracted another guy to do the work. And this work, once I came here, nothing, like everything changed. The time I went there to visit, even the previous video, you could see it was somehow looking uniform. But then later, the videos that I was being sent, it was just a mess. It was a mess. Things were a mess. Like, yo, you can't even tell what is this. Is this just some structure put in the house again, or what is it? It is. Yeah. So by with that, you also realize that it's important that if you're building, even when you're working with that your fundi, you have to look for other people. Like, get the specific guy for the gypsum, get the quotation. You can look for two or three, one or two people who do that, get the quotation, then you compare the one you want to go with and work. Let your fundi work through that person. Like, they work together, but you at least you know what's going on. One thing I can tell you, your fundi will always steal from you, and the people you employ there will always steal from you. But I don't see any reason why would someone will steal from you and then not do the right thing again. Like, you just steal, but then do the right thing, do the right thing. It pains me that you steal and then you don't do the right thing. You make me go into a loss and then start afresh. We had to start afresh, and it was messy. It was messy. So yeah, just get to work with someone else, and also someone you. It's difficult to trust people, but at least someone you can trust somehow. You can trust. Yeah, should go there once in a while when you're not there, once in a while to go there to just check the progress of everything. Because somehow they took advantage because we had not found another person who could check again. The person who we thought of was kind of busy by that time, but then when he went there, like, the situation was messy. It was messy. But then we just had to let go. Yeah, so they brought down that gypsum, the whole of it, and also they brought down the floor. The flooring was done in the worst possible manner. Like, it was bad. It was bad, and they had to, like, undo it and then do it again. Up up floor and the down floor, they had to do it again. So let me tell you that this is the floor that was awaiting just the tiles. So if you had put the tiles there, they would have just started to, like, those tiles when you walk and then you feel like boop 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 boop. Yeah. So it could have been that situation and it could have been messy. Yeah. So that's what happened, and also they just had to bring that down. So when we realized that that was happening, and now we had to consult more to, like, listen what's going on from, yeah, from just around. That's when we had to do the gypsum for the second time, is when we realized that the upper floor they never did any wiring. There was no wiring done. And Maki, we had bought the wires for the electricity, the electric wires we had bought. And since we were considering electricity and solar, we had bought everything for that. But now the problem came when you take them to the site and they take them back. Like, they take the person we had employed to look out for those things, and the fundi, if one, like, they would check the things and then take them back to the shop, to just nearby hardwares, regardless of the price. Like, they will sell them at a cheaper price, at a cheaper throwaway price. You're left wondering, is this person sane? Like, it was messy. It was messy. So that's when we realized that they would take the items we had bought and then take them to the nearby shops and sell them. Yeah. So, and then it happened also by that time when they were doing the wiring, I couldn't manage to go to the site every now and then because that's the time I was so sick with that's the time I was in my first trimester with my pregnancy. So I would be so sick and I couldn't go to the site every now and then to check what's going on. Yeah, so it was just so messy. And they took advantage of that. They took advantage of that. And the worst part, we would pay and like pay for this. He will send the pictures that he has finished it, wiring is done. You could see the wires from the socket coming out. Say, oh, it's done. You pay for that labor, but it's not done. Like nothing is done on the upper floor. When you come down floor, the gypsum is put like, oh gosh, that person. I don't know what he was thinking. To this date, we are just left wondering why would he do this to us? But anyway, that's life. Some people you meet, they do you like they do you dirty. But then we move. Yeah, so they will steal these things and take them back to other shops, the shops that we had not bought them from, just nearby shops, and then sell them at a throwaway price. We would buy the cement, like someone tells you cement by then was 650 in some shops, and some shops it was 620. So you can imagine you bought a cement for 620 Kenyan shillings or 650 Kenyan shillings. Then someone takes the pickup that had brought those cements, load them back. They have brought them to the site. They are there. You've counted their 50 bags or 60 bags. They've loaded them. They're there. They take call that pickup again, load them back, send them to sell again, like at 200 Kenyan shillings. Can you imagine from 620, 650 to 200 Kenyan shillings? Whoa. Why would someone do that? And this is a person you are paying to stay there, and the person he's working under is also paying him. So you wonder, why would someone be that greedy? Or like some people, you just don't understand them. So that's also made us realize that, learn that when you are building, you have to make sure that there is that, how is it called, like you key in the amount of stuff that you use each and every day, and someone you kind of trust must be there to help you, because it's difficult. Or if you live near, you could actually pop in each time to check, and also just note down what's available, what has been used, what is remaining, and yeah, things like that. Because they will just use, we brought like 50 bags, they send back 30 bags, they start using the 20 bags. Along the way, they tell you it's over, you have to add more, but they're just selling them and supporting. Maybe I hear that the guy that we were paying to stay there had even built a house in his rural home. He was supporting his family. Like, some people just take advantage when you provide, there's a problem with employment opportunities in Kenya. But then sometimes you get in Kenya, and yeah, just most places there are employment challenges. Yeah. So, but it's also difficult to get someone who will do the right thing for you. That's also a problem, because these people had the employment opportunity, yes, but then they decided to be greedy and took like almost everything that we've ever worked for. I remember those days I was so sick, but I could continue working just to make sure that we are all working to make my husband would balance, like just find a balance to work things out, also to make this dream become a reality. But then there are some people who are just there to destroy this dream. Yeah, so they did us dirty, and we just had to let go do his thing, because we can't fight much. Yeah, so now we're assessing the situation, doing what's right, getting the right people to do it. We contracted a pass, like the gypsum person, the interior guy for gypsum. He's like there for the gypsum. Yeah, and he did a good work. Um, yeah, so far the person we sent there again told us he did a good work, and yeah, we could also see from the pictures that were sent and the video. So that was done. I think for the gypsum we are good. For the floors too, now we are good. And now the another problem comes with the fence. These guys took like almost half of the cement and that was quoted for the fence, sold them. There's something called wall pass. They never put it, and now we have to like bring down the fence. We have to bring it down. I don't know if anything can help solve it, but I'm not sure. I hear that like it's coming down. It's coming down. There's so many big cracks that the wall just has to come down, and that will be our loss. But then we've learned the hard way. So don't learn the hard way like us. Just make sure that they use the things that are required there, because these things were in the quotation. But then yeah, that when and he was told that, oh, why are we not choosing the wall pass right now? You'll just be so angry and tell those guys, you just work. If you're not, you are here to work, not question things. So that's what makes me think that this person was just there to like bring us down, and I don't know why. To this date we don't know why. But then let God do his deed, because we can't fight him. Yeah, so we had to let them go, including the person who was looking for us. That's the site, and they had to go. And the audacity, he still has the audacity to text, hey, hey, like you you did us dirty and you're still texting. Yeah, so that happened, and don't fall into such like us, like we did. Don't fall. And don't trust your fundi too much. Don't. And even if you buy the stuff, you can be buying the materials, but then they take them back and check them to sell. So make sure that you're just checking each and every time. It's record keeping, like keep the records of what's being used, what's not being used, like that. Yeah. So we still have a long way to go. And I know things will just be okay, because so far we've made a lot of changes. There was also the issue of manholes. Manholes were being put, but then they're not put in the right place. Oh gosh, oh gosh, that person did us dirty. Sometimes we just look at that house when we are seeing the pictures, like you just want to know, what can I do? What can I do? We've consulted, and yeah, so I think we'll just have to bring that wall down. And also, what else do we have to do? I think so. For now, the only problem that is remaining is the wall. Yeah, and the gate. The gate. I think maybe we will replace, or they'll find a way to fix it. Because hey, they'll just find a way to fix it. Yeah, we are making consultation here and there to make everything work right now. And the worst part also is that everyone that now comes with to do a quotation for some service, you like they come with so much expectation. I don't know why someone comes and do a quotation that is just over the board. Like I don't know. So we decided to like we saw everything was just draining us, because each person would come and then they say, oh, this is 1 million, will cost 2 million, this will cost ah. We decided to just take a break and resume when we are just okay. Because yeah, this thing can drain you. Building can drain you. It can drain you, especially if you find that people do you dirty like that. It can be so draining. Your mental health, financial. Hey, you can't feel like crying. You'll be drained. So, well, so, but so far we've learned our lesson, and hey, we regret for sure. We do regret it. And but I'm positive. We are positive that things, once we resume, things will be okay. And yeah, we will be there. We will finally move in to our dream house. Yeah, so but these guys, we had to fire them all and get new ones. But right now we are so awake, awoke. We are woke people. Like we know expectations, people's expectations, and we know how to work with them, and we know like what to do and what not to do. So far we're just taking it things slowly, and so far nothing is going on. We are on a break until we are mentally ready, because financially it wasn't the issue, but then everything was draining us. Everything like was draining. If you see, like it's difficult to trust. It becomes difficult to trust people once you are done dirty like that, because you feel like this person will just do the same thing. So yeah, it's quite challenging. So once we are ready, we will resume. But for now, we are on a very long break. We are on a break until we sort out the issues that are on the ground. Yeah, so but we will do it. I know we will do it. We can do it. Yeah, so just watch this video and I hope you learn from us. I hope you learn, and yeah, just ask me any question in the comment section below regarding what you need to know. But for now, just learn that from us, because it's so frustrating. It's so frustrating, and you will feel so bad. You'll feel so bad because this was your dream and now it's shattering in front of you. Yeah, so but we are positive. Like I said, we are positive and we will resume once we feel it's okay to resume. Yeah, so that's it for this video. Hope you've learned from us. Like, comment, subscribe, and also don't forget to turn on your notification bell for more updates, and just get to learn as we, yeah, in life we learn. We can either learn from other people or through our mistakes. This time we've learned through our own, but you can learn from our mistakes. Yeah, so thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for watching, and let's meet in another video. Bye bye for now. Bye.
Ipo siku na muda silali bado naso, kama ipo itakuja ya halali nile kwa jasho. Ipo siku na muda silali bado naso, kama ipo itakuja ya halali nile kwa jasho. Kulala